Hi there. Welcome to another vinyl update. Thank you for watching already. Um, I got a pretty big stack, but this is from the last 2-3 weeks, probably. I don't really remember. Last video I did, I kind of talked about not getting as many views, and I got a lot of responses from people that said, we have the same thing. Don't worry about it. It's the freaking pandemic that does it. Pandemic. I'm sick and tired of it. I think everybody is. So let's get going. Let's get started. I got a bunch of records, some 12-inch singles, which I don't really care for, and I always say that, and I always pick them up. Yeah, and 7-inch, and then a couple of LPs. Nothing exciting, just the random thrift stuff. Even if I'm showing all this stuff, I still need to tell you that I think it's really the worst year in thrifting for a while. There's nothing exciting to show, really. So if you want something exciting, you're not gonna get it. If you want some cheap records, I got them. Starting off with this one. This is Cheyenne with Get Jogging. This is on the Areola label, 1979, and it's a Dutch group. I have a full-length album, I believe, from early 80s. The sleeve is wrong, but the music is amazing. Funk, disco funk, and that's what this is. This is funky stuff. Cheyenne, Get Jogging. So that's a good find. 12-inch single. This is Sifo Hot Sticks Mabuse with Jive Soweto. I picked it up. It's from a comp, as you can see, which is called Africa, and I don't have that. It's on vinyl, apparently. This is a 12-inch single from 1988 on Star Records, which I've never heard of. I never heard of Sifo Hot Sticks Mabuse, and I never heard of Jive Soweto. And when I heard it, I was like, eh. But the B-side, a track called Breakdance, now that's cool. That's really, really awesome. So I'm keeping that for that particular song. It's not amazing, the Jive Soweto song. But yeah, South African music, soul, funk, disco music from the late 80s. And it's got a breakdance track that sounds like it's from 1984. Yeah, count me in. I'm going to do another 12-inch first. This is on the Profile label, which is, for me, better known as a hip-hop label, but it's not hip-hop. This is Minaj with Memory. And it says, theme from the Broadway musical Cats. It's that Memory song, disco-fied. It's not that good. Didn't know it. I never ever check out what it is, except if it's funk, disco, and it said it was, so I picked it up. Not really good. It's in the company sleeve, so that's pretty cool. But this is not really good. Then Ray Charles, A Man and His Soul, 2 LP set, gatefold, but the gatefold comes with a booklet. Yeah, I'm gonna show it, try it up. With lots of pictures, and I cannot show this. This is terrible. Oh, I can show. Yeah, I can show it like this a little bit better. See, pictures, and some information. And it's a 2 LP set on a label I never really heard of. It's distributed apparently by ABC Records, but it's Spartan. 2 LP set. It's got its classic sort of gospel slash blues slash soul tracks. 2 LPs. Can't go wrong there. Now the next one, if you're from Holland, you're gonna laugh. Yeah, if you're not from Holland, you're gonna go like, looks interesting. But if you're from Holland, you're gonna laugh. Ben Kramer with Zai Zai Zai. Discogs doesn't have a date on this. I think I can place this around 1967, 1968. Reason I picked this up, Ben Kramer, first of all, is a Dutch singer who's better known to sing in Dutch and cheesy, I think. But this, you can't see it, but most of these tracks are in English. And I was like, okay, Ben Kramer, that guy, singing in English, I need to check that out. So I picked it up. It was $1, and it's in really good shape, and it's not really wanted. But first track is the Zai 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 track, and that's horrendous. That's terrible. But every other song that comes after it, I kind of have the feeling that Ben was actually listening to Scott Walker, because it's got a little Scott Walker vibe to it. It's not Scott Walker, definitely not, but it's kind of has that belting kind of music. He's got a similar style voice to Scott, but it's not Scott. Anyway, I picked it up, and it was an enjoyable listen. I did not expect it to be as enjoyable as it was. It's just not brilliant. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably keep it, but who knows. Then we have a greatest hits compilation by Mungo Santa Maria. This is amazing, truly amazing. It's on CBS, the Orange CBS, 1970. And Monta Santa Maria is a Cuban musician that mixes Latin music with funky sounds and soulful sounds, and it's really, really good. If you never heard of him and you see an album by Mongo Santa Maria, pick it up. It's really, really good. You're going to enjoy it. So this is a great, great listen. Next are 3 albums by one group, and I picked them up because I had no clue what it was, and it said a genre that okay, this could be good, but I expected something else based on the covers. So when I looked up what it was and still decided to listen to them, I still need to, but I might enjoy it. Okay, it's a Malicorne, French group, and if you look at a sleeve like this and like this, and it's a little Jesus booklet in here, which has amazing, old looking drawings, medieval looking drawings. You'd think this is a prog album with songs dealing with the Middle Ages and what have you not. The title, I'm not even going to try to pronounce. It's unpronounceable. That's the title. It runs there, and then it goes on and runs there, all in French. My French is not good, so I'm not going to try that. It's on a label called Ballon Rouge, but this is not prog. This is folk rock. Folk rock. I don't know what type of folk rock it is. Like, I haven't listened to it yet, but it's a mix of Fairport Convention type folk rock, and really medieval type folk rock. Medieval type folk rock. I don't know what genre that is. But it looked interesting. And because this one was there, and this is the oldest in their discography that I seen, which is 1970 something. Does it say somewhere? I have no clue. It's somewhere mid-70s probably. I decided to pick other albums by them up as well. This is Malincorn Le Bestiaire, which is another gatefold, sort of a wolf theme in this one. Comes in a printed inner sleeve, again on the Ballon Rouge label. And again, French folk rock. And I also managed to pick this one up. This is Malicorne Balançoire Enfant, which, let me get everything out of here. Comes with a sort of inner insert that is blank on one side. It features all the albums they did on the other side. And it comes in a printed inner sleeve, and this one is on the Elektra label. Like I said, I have not listened to any of these, and I know I will not make my wife happy listening to this, because I've sampled little bits, and it's like French medieval music at times, and I can handle a lot. I don't think I can handle an album that's filled with just French medieval music. My wife certainly can't, I think. But these were interesting, so I picked them up. It's what I do right now. Pick up everything that's interesting. Then I also picked up this album. This is Johnny Bristol with Feeling the Magic, 1975. I have another album by him from 1974. It's on MGM. And it's soul music, and it's very, very white, inspired soul music, which is good. I mean, I like it. It's just, you hear Barry White, except you miss his voice. And it's not as good as Barry White. Ray Parker Jr. is on here, by the way. He does guitar. And there's a lot of other guys on here. But that's the only name that was like, hey, he's on here. Good album, not great album. And the last three albums are, again, by one artist, and I bought them all the same day as I bought the Malicorne records. This is not in that genre. This is jazz. But I had to pick them up. Why? Because if I looked it up on Discogs, and it mentioned jazz funk. And I'm a sucker for that, so I picked it up. Not expecting heavy jazz funk, light jazz funk. And it is. This is Maynard Ferguson, and this is his album New Vintage. He's a trumpet player. And that's the printed inner sleeve. This is from 77 on CBS. This one was, I don't know. What's this one? I really don't know. No names ring a bell. But he does versions of the theme from Star Wars, which is not that good. And he does Maria from West Side Story, which is not that good. But other songs are pretty okay. They have a light jazz funk sound, very middle of the road, but it's okay. I enjoyed it. Ralph McDonald's on here. That's the name I see. He does percussion. but it's funky-ish. It's not amazing, but very enjoyable. I liked it. Also picked up Conquistador by him. This is also from 1977, it says. Also on CBS. This one is produced, executive produced by Bob James. And it features him, but also, where is it? George Benson on guitar. This one features the theme from Rocky and the theme from Star Trek. Both of them, not really that good. But the other tracks, some of them originals by Maynard Ferguson, some of them not. There's one original by Bob James, Soar Like an Eagle. It decides to come out here. But they're enjoyable. Kind of funky, kind of, like I said, middle of the road. And the last one, this is the oldest album by him, 1974, it says. Probably 73, I don't know. This is Maynard Ferguson, Live at Jimmy's. It's a double album, and it was as expensive as the other two. So that's good. It's a gatefold. This one is the orange CBS. And this one said fusion, so it could be jazz, funk, but it could be fusion. Tracks on here, I have no clue. MacArthur Park's on here, which I hate. I hate that song. Don't know if I hate this version, but I hate that song. This is not that good in my ears. But yeah, Maynard Ferguson. If anybody knows something about him more than I do, because all I know is that he did these albums, let me know. Otherwise, the next update will feature some newer albums, and I don't know when that's going to be. Soon, hopefully. But it depends on what I find at the thrift, because I still thrift. It's just with a face mask now, because that's mandatory. It wasn't until a couple of days ago. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.